Good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday, March 17th, St. Patty's Day. And I'm wearing like puke yellow. Eh. Let me see. We have 11 orders going out. I did 149.57 yesterday. Nothing so far today. So we'll get, let me see, 11 orders, 108.15. So probably going to be a quick video. But the thumbnail, yeah, yesterday. Well, if you're not following Ryan Hall, y'all, give him a like and a follow. He only has like 3.5 million followers, but I was watching him yesterday because we had that bad weather coming through, and the thumbnail is obviously a screen grab from his live, but that little spot was an active tornado, and it was only less than 4 miles from my house. I live in Walkersville. I love severe weather. I've been storm chasing a couple times, but it's something different when it is like barreling toward your house. And of course, we were safe, and Maryland's really not known for EF5 tornadoes, but you can still have gusty wind, and a EF1 could still rip your roof off. And it got me thinking: is what am I going to do if God forbid a tornado does hit the house, or we lose the house to a fire? All my inventory, I'm in the basement of my house, and I have well over $1 million of listed value inventory. But with unlisted inventory, I'm not even including like our personal effects and stuff like that, but just strictly eBay business. I got $2-3 million worth of value listed in this house. Actual cost out of pocket is probably $50,000 to $100,000. It got me thinking, what's going to happen, or what would I do if I lost it all? And that's at least, one good thing about postcards is they're everywhere. So if I wanted to, it would take me a while, but I could take the insurance money, and that's something you got to consider for your business is if you have a business, getting business insurance to cover your inventory. I think I have it. My wife would probably tell me I don't have enough, but it would cover the cost of like buying new inventory, new computers, new scanners, new printers, and it's really $50 to $100 a month for that peace of mind, knowing that you can at least have the money to start over again. She's in insurance, and I should have her telling you all about this, but you can add if you're in your house, you're not renting a location, and you're not maybe an LLC or an S corp or something like that. I'm sure there's a provision you can add under your personal home insurance. I'm not an expert on that. You can Google just as well as I can. But would you stay in reselling? Like I said, I really don't have to do it. I do almost now with the kids' college tuition. Yeah, I kind of got to keep doing this. But for me, this is fun. I enjoy this. This is not a job. It's a hobby that I get a lot of pleasure from doing, and a decent amount of money from doing. So yeah, if I lost everything, I would go to the next postcard show with my insurance check, and I would buy as much as I could to get my business going again. But what are you going to do if you have nothing but shoes? Expensive Nikes, sports cards, one of ones, clothing. Clothing, I guess you could go to Goodwill and just keep on hitting the flea markets and yard sales. But are you going to stick with it? I know if you keep all your stuff in a storage unit, most of those places require you to have insurance, and I think your home insurance should cover all that. And maybe you have items that, if your roof blows off and your clothes get wet, you dry them. For me, with two, I don't know, 1.5 million postcards in my basement, if I suffer a flood or water damage, yeah, I'm pretty much screwed. Even if they're in plastic sleeves, there's really not much coming back from soaked paper. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you've suffered a loss like that. I'm sorry that you did, but how did you recover? Did it change your reselling habits? Maybe you did sell paper, it was ruined, and now you're selling clothes and shoes and knickknacks, pottery, whatever. So just some food for thought. If you don't have insurance, you may want to look into that. So we had a nice Allentown fair here, pretty cool Midway from 1907. We had a pretty cool Trader Vic's in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Postcard AF. I was out in my back deck watching for the storm. When I did go storm chasing those 2 times, it wasn't with a company. It was just, hey, I watched the Weather Channel. I think I can storm chase type of chase. But I've been a weather weenie type of person ever since I can remember. Sitting on the back deck of my parents' house, it was covered, and they were in Pennsylvania and got some really awesome thunderstorms, lightning. I just sit out on the back deck and just pretty much just watch it roll in and, lightning crash, and I loved it. So we went out, it's been 12, 14 years since the first time I storm chased, and probably we went twice. And I only saw one tornado forming, but we didn't know what we were doing. But I turned in 2 rental cars with pretty significant hail damage. No broken windows, just a lot of dents. And I was blackballed by Dollar. I think it was Dollar. I was blackballed. We don't have a rental car for you. So yeah, I haven't been for a while, but definitely would like to maybe this time go with a company. I think I forgot to pull that card. I did forget to pull that card. So there's that one. And I don't know what's going on with this card. I'm sold out. I have a different view. See that little puffy cloud? I have a different view of the exact same plane. Let me see what's at 21. I can't read. 21934. It's the exact same plane, just a little bit different. But I've sold 4 of these in like the last week, and I'm sold out. I think I've seen this plane somewhere in the million aviation cards. I just don't know where it could be though. It's not listed, but I know I've seen it, and I think I remember seeing like a huge stack. So someday I'll get to it. So let me see. We got this, but a lot of airplanes going out. Yeah, not much else except airplanes. We got this one. I have like 500 of these ones, and I say I only have 3. I need to go back and adjust so my online value is like 2 million. And then we got this one, and this one, and that one going to the same person. I think I only have one more. I didn't get much done yesterday. I was cooking pretty much all day. I did smoked meatloaf in my smoker, with barbecue sauce in the inside instead of like ketchup. I did forget the Worcestershire sauce though, but it's still delicious. I had like 5 pounds of beef and 3 pounds of pork, and then had to do gluten-free breadcrumbs because my daughter's celiacs, and it was great. And then I made twice baked potatoes, so that took an hour and almost two. So I was a busy boy in the kitchen. Okay, so what do we get here? Courthouse in Texas. Is that a courthouse? Yeah, too bad that wasn't a real photo. Members video will be coming out after I get this one done. Hopefully everybody stayed safe yesterday. At least here with the weather, it wasn't as bad as they were expecting it to be. But it's just weird. It was 60-some degrees and thunderstorm. And then 9 or 10 o'clock at night, it's snowing. It's just weird. But this, oh no, that's not the right. Yeah, that is the right card. Look at this card. I got gold. I have gold. I don't know if it's going to focus, but right there in the pan, I'm rich. I think I have this listed for like $27. It's just like really fine, finer than sand. But hey, it's gold on a postcard. You don't see that often. Let me see. I'm sure you've seen the postcards with a little bag of salts or a little iron ore bag. I've had silver and I've had gold, like gold bearing ones. Sold them both. Back then it wasn't much money. It's going to be right here, right? Where is it? There it is, courthouse. So I don't got much today since I did all the cooking yesterday. Today's leftover day. But it was 3 huge meatloaf chunks. So we'll freeze that up and have that again a couple of meals in the future. Usually good with scalloped potatoes. Okay, I think that's it. Let's do a refresh. Nothing else has come in, so everybody, I thank you for watching. I do this every day. Sometimes it's exciting, sometimes it's not. Usually not, but I do like talking about selling on eBay, and especially like talking about selling postcards on eBay. But if you have any questions, leave a comment below, like and subscribe, and $5 $4.99 membership if you want to learn lots and lots more, steal my business model, and make money. Everybody, thank you very much, and I'll see you tomorrow.